Hi everybody, my name's Denise.
And I'm Jose. Welcome to our channel. Today, basically, we want to talk about our life, how we met.
Our age difference, how it's affected us, and what our families thought about us being together and our friends, and just different issues that we've encountered through the years.
Yeah, culture difference.
Culture differences, yeah.
Right.
Language
Oh,
difference.
yeah. That's really important.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
So, how do we meet?
Right. That's a long time ago. How long it was?
We met
Yeah,
about
2015.
9.5 years ago.
Yeah, about 9.5 years ago. Wow.
How old were you?
I was like
I bet you don't remember.
but I was like 20.
5. Oh my God, not 20. 25.
Yeah, I was 25. Yeah. So, yeah, today I'm 35 and you are
53.
53. I'm gonna be like what, 26 in December, yeah. December.
No, you're going to be 35 in the summer. 26.
Yeah. Yeah, 36. I mean, I'm happy. I'm happy where I am. Even you are happy. So that's what it matters, though.
Right.
Everybody else, it doesn't matter, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. When we met at a club, and it was weird because I was with a friend, and he wanted to meet somebody. So we were at another club, and he didn't meet anybody. So we decided to go to the club where me and Jose met. And
Okay.
it was kind of like turning into a gay club. So my friend was gay and he wanted to meet somebody. So I said, let's go there. And, but it wasn't really completely a gay club because it was a lot of couples there, like straight couples.
Problem is, yeah, the town there, right?
Spanish club.
Yeah, it's a Spanish club. I'm Spanish.
Yeah. I'm not Spanish.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice, the place. It's really nice to go hang out. It's music, you can dance, drinks, they're really great, it was great. It's all the places around, they weren't good.
Right. It was like a lounge, bar lounge.
Right. Oh, they even have live music too, right?
Live music,
Right,
yeah, shows. So yeah, my friend was looking around and she was nervous about approaching any guys. So I was looking around the room and I was like, and I saw him and thinking that he was gay since it might be a gay, I thought it was a gay club. It was a gay club. So I said, how about that guy? I said, he's cute. And he's like, oh, I'm too scared to talk to him. I said, ah. And I drank too much. So I went up to him and I wasn't sure if he was gay. So I tapped him on the shoulder and I was like, are you gay? And that was the first thing I said. And he goes, no. And I didn't know that he didn't speak English. He didn't speak any English.
Right.
So I was like, I said, okay. So I went back to my friend and I told him, no, he's not gay. And he's like, all right, damn. So, and I was like, he's really the best looking guy in this whole place. And so then about 10 minutes later, I went back to you and I said, are you sure you're not gay?
Right.
And you were like, yeah.
Oh, thank God. At least I know those kind of words. Yeah, because I mean, we had like in my college, right? When I went to college, we learned the basic English, or the English. Yeah, I know, like, certain things, right?
Yeah, I was surprised you
Yeah,
knew what that meant.
yeah. I mean,
So you weren't even going to go that night. I wasn't even going to go there that night.
yeah, that was the thing, though. Like, we were playing like soccer, right, indoor. We were playing that with my cousins, right? Oh no, no, wait a minute. They were playing, right? And then they called me, oh, come over, right? And then so probably maybe we can go hang out, whatever. Yeah, yeah. And then I went there, right? And I remember I probably drink like a 2, 3 beers in the place. It's a school, you know what I mean? When we play indoor, inside, indoor, yeah. um, yeah, and then they wanna go to that place. Oh yeah, let's go there, whatever, you know. And I said, all right, yeah. And then my cousin, he was yeah, he invited us though, right? I think, yeah, he paid for it. I don't even remember that, but pretty much, yeah. So if they don't invite me, I mean,
Yeah, you said you really didn't want to go.
yeah, I don't even want to go. And look, here I am now, right? Yeah, and
Yeah, so then we started talking. I don't know. I don't remember how we started talking.
no, like we I think you pull up the translator.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You told me I don't speak English.
Right.
And I
Yeah.
says, oh wait, and then I took my translator on my phone.
Right. Right.
And
Yeah, and yeah, and then I think we share numbers the nine, right?
yeah, I put my number on your phone. I took your number.
The only thing I don't remember if you leave first or I leave first.
I left first.
Oh, you did, right?
Yeah.
We stayed there. It's funny because I was like, I don't even like, probably what?
You just got there?
Yeah, like we were like, maybe like, probably not even finished one beer yet.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And then you were there, right?
No, we got there after
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yeah, and so
Yeah, and
yeah, my friend was jealous.
right.
And yeah, so then we ended up leaving. And then I didn't expect him to call me. Yeah, I didn't expect you to text me or call. Well,
Right.
you didn't call me, you texted me. But I woke up at 10 o'clock. I was thinking, should I text him? Before I even got to text you,
Right.
you texted me.
Right. Yeah, I did. And I don't remember what I say to you.
Something like good morning, how are you? Something like that. Something.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember though. But do you remember how I was dressed? What I was wearing that night?
Yeah, I remember.
I think I was wearing like the black shirt, right? The long
Black,
sleeve,
yeah,
and the
yeah.
red pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Burgundy pants,
Right.
black shirt, long sleeve shirt.
Right. You have black shirt too.
Yeah, I had a black shirt with the
Right.
heart, and then the heart was like leopard, and
Right.
it said love,
Right.
and jeans. I wasn't dressed up because I didn't think I was gonna meet anybody,
Right.
so I didn't care. I was just out with that guy,
Right.
thinking, I'm just out helping him meet somebody.
Yeah. That was funny, man. But it's
So then I asked your age. I do remember that. I said, "How old are you?" And you told me 25.
oh yeah.
And I was 43.
Right.
I was just turning 43. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we met again next weekend, right?
Yeah, and then we spoke the next day on text, and we texted throughout the week. And then, yeah, we said, let's go out Saturday.
Yeah. It was really hard because I was here when like not even like 2 years.
Just about 2 years.
Yeah, just about 2 years here.
Yeah, he came in February 2013. We
Yeah.
met April 2015.
Right. And yeah, I don't even know like much English, just the basic, you know what I mean? Just I don't even like I can't even like hold a conversation though, you know what I
No,
mean? But
we had to speak through translator.
all the
But
time.
for at least 2 years, it was like nothing but a translator.
Problems.
Yeah.
Problems with the
And the
translator, right?
translator didn't translate things the right way.
Oh my god.
And it would like make me think he meant something else. And we would get into these little arguments. I would be like, why'd you say that when it meant something else?
Yeah.
Like he said to me, take care, after we had like a little argument about something.
Right.
And I said, what do you mean, beware? Because it said beware. And I'm like, are you threatening me?
Right. Oh my god. That's horrible. Like imagine like you trying to fight using the translator.
Yeah, that's what he tried
No,
to
and the
do.
thing is like you used to like answer me like right
I
away.
know,
Like
I
oh
was
my
like
god.
texting you over and over again, you can answer me.
No, because I
You were
was
trying to
trying, yeah,
translate
yeah,
everything. I
trying
didn't
to
even think of
translate
that.
one, and then I had like 11, 10 texts there. Like I had to translate. Oh my god, it was so horrible. But I mean, here I am, at least you know we understand each other right now. I'm trying to improve my English.
It took about 2 years and you started learning really good, really
Right,
quick. You
right,
learned quick. And it got to the point where we didn't need a translator.
right,
And it was better because you didn't depend on the translator. So,
right.
and then he started working with people that spoke English, so he learned English faster that way.
Yeah, that helped me a
Eventually.
lot.
Yeah,
Right.
because his whole family only spoke Spanish. His friends only spoke Spanish. It was a Spanish area in Brooklyn. I worked right near where he used to live, and right near that club. And yeah, so I'm I was born in New York, and don't know any other language except English. My background's Italian. I know little Italian, but not much. But that helped me understand some of his Spanish because Italian is a lot like Spanish. So
Right.
I kind of understand. I understand, but I can't speak Spanish, but I understand a little bit of Spanish. And it's been 9.5 years. But I'm bad with languages. I can't learn.
Yeah, it's really hard though. Yeah, I mean,
So, what did your friends think? What did your family think? When did they say anything about my age? Or you didn't? He didn't seem to care about my age. He never even asked me about my age.
yeah, I don't even like. Yeah, to be honest with you, I always like to I guess probably because I feel like I'm what do you call
More mature.
immature.
More mature.
Yeah, I feel like I'm more mature. Like I feel like if I'm with somebody like my age or whatever, or maybe less, probably I
Younger.
won't. Yeah, probably younger. I won't feel like comfortable. Yeah, so that's right. Yeah,
Hmm.
you know, that's what we hear though. Yeah.
So,
Well, I really like you. I mean, you know,
Mhm.
it's that was the important part. You know, it's the rest is just you know you just put that aside and that's it.
well, what did your family and friends think? What did they say? Anything?
Well, first of all my cousins they were like you know kind of like a jealous, right? They don't want like yeah because you know they just want to hang out all the time whatever and they were like mad because I was just hanging out with you, right? They don't want me to like yeah they don't want me to go different ways though, you know what I mean? Like she's controlling you whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because they were single. They were young too.
Yeah, yeah,
20s.
right. Yeah, but you know when you met somebody like you know for sure no she's the one and you willing to build a relationship, go for it. It's because it's really hard to build a relationship. It's really hard, though. It's really hard.
Yeah, I dated for like 2 years before I met him, and it was horrible. I met a lot of terrible people, just guys I didn't get along with, guys who lied. It was hard. It was really hard. It took 2 years with constantly dating and going out and trying to meet people
Right.
before I finally found him. So yeah, I didn't even think it was going to go anywhere at first. And
Right.
then he said he wanted to see me again, and I was surprised because I didn't think so, because he was younger and he didn't speak English. So
Yeah. Well, things sometimes you gotta appreciate, like, and
and
yeah, go ahead.
I think your family was like, "Oh, you met a gringa."
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, that was the thing.
That was
Like,
like the main
yeah,
thing.
oh yeah, like because you don't speak Spanish, so you know what I mean. Like, well, she don't have to speak Spanish, right? That's what I see it. Because this is your country, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
you had to learn English.
yeah, I had to learn English. Imagine you go to a Spanish country. I mean, you had to learn Spanish, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
I mean, yeah, when you learn another language, you have like a different opportunities, though, And yeah,
More opportunity.
yeah,
Yeah, so my family is completely different. My parents were like, "Oh, he's so young. Why are you with him? He's too young. Oh, he's not from this country. And how do you know he's not with you? Because he just wants his papers." But
right,
that's normal, because
right,
I think anybody would say that. Anybody would be suspicious.
right.
Anybody
But
would.
yeah, it's funny thing because my mother, they don't even know anything that I was dating you, whatever, all that, because I don't talk to my mother those things like that. She
Oh,
don't.
well, not right away.
No, she
Yeah.
don't. She don't care. Like like I think probably she knows like when we decide to live together, right?
Oh, of course.
I think that's when
But
she
everything happened
knows.
so fast.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
we met in April and we were living together in August.
right.
It was pretty quick.
It was really rough because well, I used to drink a lot, not like crazy, but I used to drink.
Well, I used to pick you up after work and used to tell me I drank 20 beers.
Yeah,
I'm like, no way. I used to think he was joking. I'm like, no way you could be walking if you drank 20 beers.
yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, I used to drink with the guys after work, right? And
Hmm.
I didn't know. I didn't know you drank that much. I didn't believe it. I was like, nah, you're
Yeah.
joking.
Well, I mean, we met on the bar,
Well, that
right?
doesn't mean anything. I
Yeah,
mean,
but I
you're
mean, if
going
you,
out.
yeah, I mean, but if you
Doesn't
met
mean
somebody in the
somebody
bar,
drinks a lot.
I guess, yeah. But
Yeah,
yeah,
so that was kind of an issue in the beginning.
right,
And yeah, so we argued a lot about that. But that lasted about a year. And
right,
then you stopped.
right.
Thank God.
So the funny thing is, like, when I used to get drunk, like, I used to like try to talk more, right, English.
Oh,
Remember?
yeah. He spoke better English when he drank. I don't know why.
No, I guess because I feel like more comfortable, I guess.
Yeah, maybe.
Right,
Yeah,
that's what it is.
yeah.
Hmm.
But as far as the age difference goes, my family didn't like it. Um, my son didn't like it because my son's close to his age,
Right,
and everybody was suspicious about him in the beginning. But I knew that he wasn't with me to get papers or anything. He never brought that stuff up. He never brought anything like that. He didn't even want to move in with me right away.
right. Yeah,
So
because I mean, you know, we were dating and all that.
It was quick.
Yeah, and I mean, sometimes you gotta you gotta really be careful with relationship. You know what I mean? Because like you don't wanna hurt anybody, and also you don't wanna get hurt either, right? So you don't wanna like go too far. You gotta go slow. Well, we went a little quick. We're a little quick, but not much, right?
It was fast.
Yeah,
It was
but
really fast.
probably because we know what we want.
Oh,
Maybe.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think I knew what I wanted more than you.
Right.
You were a little
Yeah. Even like
not
because
sure.
not even like because I don't even speak English and like we feel like we feel each other, right? Like we understand each other,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. I mean that was
But
great.
then after my family got to know him, they they really liked him. And they saw he was sincere and all that. And I wanted to help him become legal here. So, which is why I said, well, I kind of pushed it. I said, we should get married, as
Right.
soon as possible. So, you could become legal here as soon as possible. Because I was afraid something could happen. Even though we were in New York, I was afraid something could happen where they can send him back. And I didn't want to risk that. So,
Yeah, that would be like horrible. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So,
So I was like, we really should get married. And they were like, yeah.
yeah, we did. I mean, it was. Yeah, it was. What do you mean? Tough, right? But we get it done.
Yeah, it took
Yeah,
about 5 years. We were together 5 years.
for years.
We got married 2 years after we met.
Right.
And then it took about 2.5 years to get his papers. And I had to go to Honduras with him. And because he came here the way he did, we had to go back to his country for him to get
Right.
approved.
It's what do you say there? Yeah, it's in Spanish. It's perdón.
A pardon.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, we went to Honduras. We stayed there like what, like
a month.
1 month there. I get everything. I get my visa like in 2 weeks. Yeah,
It was quick once we were there.
Yeah, it was quick.
Everything went smoothly.
Yeah.
And it happened right before, like, you got it in April 2019. And then we were lucky that we got it all done before COVID happened.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, it would have been a disaster.
I mean, we lucky like we had some money saving too. I had
Yeah.
some money. Otherwise,
It was expensive.
But
It's expensive to stay here legally.
how much? How much I pay for like
Thousands. Thousands.
Oh my god! Like
The
what?
lawyers, the lawyer here, the lawyer there, paying for the papers, the different documents.
I would say like 12.
Yeah,
12,000.
definitely. Yeah,
12,000.
around 12,000.
Yeah, 12,000. Not including like all
The traveling.
Yeah, the traveling, all the yeah, just in papers and lawyers. And all
Lawyers.
this. I mean, it's right. We did it for a good thing, right? So,
But
right. It's
yeah, and then after that, everything was fine. He got a better job and making more money, learning more English. And but it's funny. It's like every time we're out, well, not every time, but a lot of times we were out together, it would be like, "Oh, is this your son?" And I'd be like, "No, it's my husband. Do I look that old?" But no, he just looks really young, I guess. So that's why I wanted him to grow a beard so he looks older.
yeah. No, but I just caught it today.
But it was more in the beginning that, of course, they thought he was my son. And Now,
Yeah.
not so much. Maybe because he looks a little older. I don't know.
No, I think it's the beer though, because I right now I have like not a lot, but at least I had some. Back then, I don't have
Yeah, you
anything.
looked
Yeah,
very young.
that's what it was.
But it was annoying to me because when I was at a doctor's office once, and it was a woman doctor, and she said, "Oh, is that your husband or your boyfriend? Who is that?" And I said, "My husband." And she goes, "Oh, he's young. Well, my husband's young too. He's like 2 years younger than me." And it was just so annoying to me when people would comment about that. And I don't know. I still don't like it. I guess because I'm like touchy about my age. I feel like I don't want people to think I'm your mother,
Mm.
or sometimes it does bother me that I'm older because I feel like, yeah, I mean, there's like an 18-year age difference. So,
Yeah.
of course, I'm going to be like a little insecure about that.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's there's a lot of good compliments and bad compliments, right? Like some
Yeah.
people, like they don't like. I mean, what can we do, right?
Yeah, I noticed a lot of men would get, like men at my job
Right,
would get
right,
angry that I
right.
was with somebody his age. I don't know why. The women would be like, "Oh, you go, girl. Um, how'd you get a guy so young? You're lucky." And the guys would be like, "Oh, he's that young? Wow, you sure he's probably using you?" They get all nasty. It'd be more negative comments from the men and
Right,
more like jealous comments from the women.
right.
And I guess that's normal, right?
Hmm.
But yeah, it's hard for me because I keep thinking, "Oh, I'm so much older than him. What's going to happen in another 5 years? I'm going to be 5 years older, and I'm going to be older. What's going to happen in the future?"
I mean, the way I see it is, all right, you comfortable right now, right? I'm comfortable right now. You, when you 5 years older, I'm gonna be another 5 years older. It's gonna be the same thing. We're gonna be in the same situation, though. It's.
I guess, but I think like with me, women care more because I think, "Oh my God, I'm going to look older. Maybe I won't be as healthy." I always look at the negative things, like you might not like me anymore because I look older. I'm not as attractive anymore. Or what if I'm not as healthy anymore? There's all different things that I worry about, but I worry about everything. So, and I just worry, and I'm insecure about that stuff. And then when people make those comments, it's hard because it just makes me think, "Oh, great, everybody has to point out that I'm a lot older than him."
Right.
And oh,
Even yeah, some family too. I have some family that they are like, I'm not gonna say their names, right? But yeah, definitely like they don't like that. Oh, like she's older or whatever, you know. I mean,
oh, you never told me that. You never told me.
no, like oh no, but not like not saying like the way like oh like she's old like you can't be with her. No, not those kind of stuff. It's just like oh, but how old is she?
Hmm.
Like you know what I mean? Like, and they know you older than me, right? But I don't even know. I say, you know what I mean? I don't even, because I don't even know you. I don't even know how old you are. What I mean? That was the thing,
You
though.
still forget my age sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm so bad in age. Uh,
Well, the one thing that I was really worried about before we got married was about him wanting to have kids. Remember how many times I asked you? I was like, "Are you sure you don't want kids? Are you sure? Are you positive? Are you ever going to change your mind?" Right? And you were like, "No, I don't care. I don't care."
yeah, I mean, well, when I know your age and all that, so I know all the consequence, though. You know, I mean everything. So you
Uh,
know what's going on. So
right. And you still don't want kids, right?
oh my god, I like kids, but you know, sometimes
It's very hard.
it's really hard. Like when you want to enjoy, you know what I mean.
It's a
So
big sacrifice.
yeah,
You
it's
have to sacrifice your life. Your kids come first. You can't really do what you want.
yeah, it's just cool, right? I have like a lot of all my sisters and brothers. They all have kids, and yeah, it's nice. But sometimes you feel like having a kid is taking a lot from you, right? Yeah.
It's like even we have three birds. If we go on vacation, we have to find somebody to watch them, take care of them, and just that alone is hard.
Right. Yeah.
And I already had a son, so I know how it is. You have to sacrifice a lot, and these days it's hard to have kids even more. But at first, I would think, yeah, it would have been nice if we had a kid. But then I think, how harder things would have been
Mm-hmm.
with a kid. Even now, it would have been very hard.
Right.
We wouldn't be ready, even now.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like financial, you know what I mean? Like I feel like if you're not ready for those things, I mean, don't do it.
Right.
Right.
So that's
Yeah.
that's the experiences I had with my age and what people were saying to me about my age and the age difference.
Yeah.
Uh, I mean, nothing too horrible, just annoying.
Yeah. Also,
But
like
I don't know.
no, I have a cousin too. No, and he told me that. Oh, be careful, primo, because he say, oh, those ladies. He say, those ladies like that. It's they don't let go. You know what I mean? Like they trap you, whatever. So
That's so
what are you
weird.
talking? Because I had a bad experience like that. He said.
He did? Oh,
Yeah.
you gotta tell me who that was. Not now,
Yeah.
don't say
No, I'm not gonna say it now. But yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm cool, man. You know. But even like, how many times we like, yeah, we break
We
what
broke up twice
twice, right?
because of the drinking.
Yeah, the drinking. Yeah.
And also because when you would drink, he would start texting old girlfriends or other girls that he was seeing on Facebook, on social media. And I would see that and I would be like, what the hell? What's going on?
Yeah.
So that created a problem. And it got to the point where we both decided it was better not to have social media because it was causing too many problems. And then he stopped drinking. So
Right. Yeah, and then we get back
then we got
together.
back together twice. And
Right.
the second time we got back together, everything got a lot better.
Right.
And we get along really good. I mean, we never fight. We never fight.
No, because we understand each other.
Yeah.
You
And
know.
he's really easygoing. I'm not as easygoing, but
I
but we
made you
still
easygoing.
but
Yeah.
we still get along. I mean,
Right. The funny thing is like, oh, when my mother like when she know when yeah, I think when I told her that like oh like, but she probably already know because probably somebody told her. You know what I mean? You know
oh yeah,
how they are,
definitely.
and like you don't speak English, so
Right.
and then I talked to my mother and I told her, yeah, you know, and moving to somebody with somebody. I think I told her that like that, yeah, oh yeah, I did. That was moving with you, whatever, you know. I only have one cousin, like he was proud of that. Yeah,
Really?
yeah. You probably know.
Yeah.
I think I told you that. Like he say, "Oh, good, good, primo. You know, it's what you doing. It's great. It's a great thing. You know."
Yeah, and he was so good to me that I wanted to help him. I wanted to help him stay here legally. I wanted him to get a better job. I wanted him to be happy. And he did a lot for me over the years too. So, and I saw that he was a good person, and especially it's hard to find a good person. So I was like, I'm not gonna make age be a factor in the relationship. I didn't want to.
Right. Oh, and we went to Honduras. We remember I had my knee surgery though.
After your knee surgery, we went right
Yeah,
after.
yeah, right after, and like, oh my god, I was dying up there. A lot of pain. I can't even walk. Remember, I can't even enjoy it. We wanna go a lot of places there, but we don't went though.
Yeah, you had this. When did you had the surgery in November
Right,
2018, and we had to go in April.
right,
So it was only 6 months after the surgery. The end of
right,
November, you had the surgery,
right.
I think. So like 5 months, not even 5 months.
Yeah, yeah.
But
It was great. It was great. I mean, we wanna do a lot of things, but we don't have a lot of money though. We just whatever money we had, it was like for important things. You know what I mean? We don't want to waste money.
yeah,
And I remember and then my mother went because I don't went to my hometown. I just went to the capital. Right?
we
We
went
went
to
there, yeah.
Honduras.
And yeah, my mother went there, my brother, right? Yeah, and they stayed with us for like 1 week. And
About a
then
week
yeah, and then went back, and then they came back, right?
before we left, they came back one day.
Yeah, yeah. It was great. I mean, my mother, she was happy to meet you. Remember?
Yeah, and
She's cool. I mean,
yeah, his
she's
mother's
easygoing
nice.
like me. Like,
Yeah,
no problems at all. She's great.
yeah, and our families. My family loves him. My parents love him. My
Yeah.
son loves him. I don't have a big family. My friends, yeah, my friends did tell me, be careful. They all said the same thing.
Yeah.
But now they all like him too. So
Right.
it has no problems. Everything's fine. So that's it, right?
I mean, well, the hard part was like, me, n- like, no, like, I wasn't able, like, to speak English though, because when I used to go by your house,
It's hard to talk to them
yeah,
and
and
the
then I
parents.
had my father-in-law, my mother-in-law, everybody there. I was just staring them, like, like I don't know anything. Like, I was comfortable with her, right? But no way, everybody else, because I can't even talk anything, right? I can't even make any conversation though.
Right.
It was really hard. It was really hard. I feel sometimes I feel, like what am I doing? Like, yeah, a lot of weird things go in your mind, like, oh, if this is the right thing that I'm doing, all these kind of things like that, right? Because obvious, I mean, that's gonna happen, in any relationship. You're gonna think that way, though. You know what I mean?
Oh, thank God you learned English quick. You did.
I'm trying still, like, I can't explain myself sometimes.
Oh, I think you do a good job.
Yeah. I mean, learning English, it's. I think it's something that I always wanna speak English though. You know what I mean? Because when I was in my country, I used to like play around with, just like saying like English words, things like that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I always like that. It's great to know another language though.
Yeah, I wish I could learn how to speak Spanish, but I can never learn different languages. It doesn't come easy to me at all, even when I was younger.
Right. Yeah. I guess for today,
That's about it for today, right? We don't want to make this video too long.
yeah, yeah, we have a lot of things to talk about.
Yeah, we have a lot more things to talk
Yeah,
about.
and for today, hopefully you guys enjoying our conversation. And yeah, and thank you so much.
And thanks for watching.